Now first, let me ask you, do you think it's possible to S tier every level in Ready or Not with just a taser and pepper spray? The rules of this are pretty simple. As suggested, you can only use a taser and pepper spray. No other guns are allowed, lethal or non-lethal. All equipment is on the table. And finally, to make it have just a little more spice and heartache, I will be leaving my entire team at the door. A quick note to clarify some things. I will put up a counter in the top left of the screen tracking how many times I died or had to restart each mission so that you can clearly quantify my suffering throughout. So before we get started, really quick, let's talk about loadout. The real challenge to all of this is the distance and range. With that, I put a lot of time into thinking about the advantages and disadvantages of the armor set that I would choose, since this is going to arguably be key to the success. It really comes down to speed and more equipment versus a heavier armor set and more protection. I chose what I thought was a nice in-between, which is a light armor with ceramic plates. There's a lot more reasoning behind this, but if you want a more in-depth explanation after this, check out my armor guide video on my channel breaking all the different mechanics down. Now, let's jump in and let the suffering begin. I'm feeling pretty confident because Gray Zone Warfare is also a pretty realistic shooter per se. I think the biggest thing is just going to be remembering the controls. Yeah, definitely a little bit rusty. I did forget the map layout for this, but that is okay. We will power through and figure it out. So far, it's not bad though, surprisingly. Better than my first playthrough. I think before we navigate into that room, we're going to tackle this room because we know there is a suspect. Item close. I think switch to pepper spray. It's got a little bit more range. Yeah, so this is definitely a challenge here, is getting within range to use this, especially as a shotgun. Definitely rusty, but that's okay. I don't know where that other guy went, but I want to definitely secure him so he doesn't get out. This is risky. Okay, start. Alright. Not that. Alright, I have no idea where this other guy went. Okay, well. No, oh, I see. Okay, alright. Yeah, we're gonna be really careful there. I think well, I can't use the stingers. I think I should have switched to flashbangs, I think. Alright, we're gonna try and circle around. Yeah, I have no idea where he came from, because the door's still closed. Maybe there's just going to be one shooter on the other side now, hopefully. Don't know how I managed it, but I was able to S tier in the first try. I think that a lot of it was just the way the AI had spawned and I'd gotten lucky. I was definitely really injured, and realistically, I probably wouldn't have survived another long-range encounter if there were more gunmen in the cafe and or convenience store portion. With the first mission down, it was time to move on to the next. Let's see. Probably get the taser out and shield. Oh, okay. Interesting. I can't use the taser and the shield at the same time. That is fine. Hopefully no one spawns in the lobby and I can get up there without getting shot. Alright, so that looks like a normal dude. Just need to be careful crossing the atrium. If I can get past there without dying, I should be good. I think I just saw something up there.
Get down and keep your hands up! Hands on your head!
Don't remember if he is a gunman or not. How good did I do that? I forgot. Alright, not the greatest of starts. I'm gonna have to figure out. There's a lot. Alright, that's fine. Okay, add the first death to the scoreboard. Let's try it again. Hostage. Okay, hopefully that doesn't count against me.
Get down on the ground now.
I don't think that counted. That's good.
Stay still. Hands on your head. Hands up above your head.
All right.
Stay down and turn around. Hands on your head now.
Surprisingly went pretty well. That's unusual because I want to say usually he's
Suspect
spawning in the back room as well. Nope.
Police, drop the weapon.
I'm done.
Calm down.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't run.
Drop the weapon and get down. Get down now. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Stay quiet.
One of the hostages had got caught in the crossfire. Since an A rating wasn't what we had set out to do, this would be my first restart. I remained positive though, seeing how smoothly it went the first time. It would be as simple as making sure to save the hostages this time, right? Well, I will tell you now, I really started ruining my perfect record. With failure after failure mounting, I tried to remain positive, but was quickly losing steam. I really started questioning, why was it so easy the first time? What mistakes were I making? What did I do wrong? How did it quickly turn into this? I realized I would have to do something different to get this or lose my mind trying. I decided the best chance would be to work my way to the top from the stairs, bypassing the enemies in the open atrium area, giving me the advantage of closer range and working my way down. After all this time spent completing the level, I was mentally worn out. But there were lessons to be learned here that would increase my chances as I progress. The first thing is use flashbangs instead. Once again, yes, you're right. I noticed I was definitely hesitating with stingers, especially when there were hostages, obviously due to the risk of injuring a hostage. And secondly, being more open-minded to breaking the habit of always taking the same route that worked with guns, because it clearly wasn't going to work. If I wanted to be successful in the next mission, I would have no choice but to adapt. Now, I kind of want to know what you guys think would help me out in completing this quest. At this point, I'm struggling already, and it's only the second level. I'll take any advice I can get. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.